People said the whole drama started when Tiana Taylor shared on her social media that she had received a special package from Talia Swift, and the moment she posted it, everything spiraled into chaos as fans began connecting dots that maybe weren't even meant to be connected. Because according to what was being reported online, Talia had sent Tiana a personalized gift box to celebrate the release of her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl. And though that might have seemed like a kind and thoughtful gesture on its own, the internet immediately began spinning it into something else entirely, claiming there was hidden shade in the timing and the choice of recipient, especially because of the complicated web linking Talia, her boyfriend Travis Kelson, and his ex-girlfriend Kara Nichols, who herself had a bit of history with Tiana long before any of this recent drama began. People recalled that it all started when Tiana posted an Instagram story on October 14th saying, "Thank you," to Talia, writing, "Thank you, Tay," in her caption, alongside a short video clip showing off the beautifully wrapped gift box that Talia had sent her, which included a handwritten note and some special edition merchandise from the album. And in that note, which fans quickly screenshotted before the story expired, Talia had written something along the lines of, "Well, hi. If you're someone who has shown love, someone I admire, and ultimately someone I'd want to celebrate with as we welcome the life of a showgirl into the world, I hope you like these gifts and record." And that message, warm and personal as it sounded, became the spark that reignited one of the internet's most chaotic love triangle conspiracies of the year, because within hours, social media threads, gossip blogs, and celebrity fan pages started speculating that maybe Talia wasn't just being generous, but rather making a subtle statement, since Tiana had once been linked to Kara's ex long before Kara had even dated Travis. And that old connection was now resurfacing in the messiest possible way, according to reports from multiple outlets that followed the story minute by minute, including one magazine that first broke it and explained that Kara, a sports journalist and influencer, had once briefly dated Tiana's now ex-husband, a former professional basketball player named Iman Sharp, before his marriage to Tiana. And this fact wasn't even widely known until Kara herself brought it up during a podcast interview the year before, where she revealed that she had gone through a painful breakup that involved a certain singer-actress who was famous at the time, which everyone later assumed referred to Tiana, and though Kara clarified that the relationship never got serious, and that Iman had ended things through a text message before officially dating Tiana, the internet didn't let it go. And the story eventually turned into a viral talking point about overlapping relationships, heartbreaks, and how small the entertainment world could really be. And things got even more interesting when fans remembered that after that podcast interview, Kara had admitted she'd gone a little petty that Halloween, dressing up as Tiana's character from Kanye West's Fade music video, wearing the exact same outfit Tiana had made iconic. A cropped gray tank top, thong, and knee pads, as a cheeky nod to the situation, which obviously didn't go unnoticed. And at the time, Tiana even commented on it, saying she didn't take offense and actually found it flattering when people recreated her looks. But she also subtly addressed the shade by posting a now-deleted comment, where she wrote something like, "I know 2025 gonna hate to see a Taylor coming," with fire and rose emojis, and added that while she appreciated the creativity, Kara's choice of words during that podcast had been distasteful and unnecessary, especially since, in her view, Kara knew exactly what she was doing and what kind of attention it would bring. And by then, Tiana had already finalized her divorce from Iman. So she made it clear she wasn't mad about the past, but didn't like being dragged into old drama. And fast forward to now, that history became relevant again when Talia Swift's thoughtful gift arrived at Tiana's doorstep, sparking theories that this was a way of Talia aligning herself with Tiana while indirectly shading Kara because, as some fans pointed out, Kara happens to be the ex of Talia's current boyfriend, football star Travis Kelson, who himself had become a recurring subject in Talia's music and media appearances, and since The Life of a Showgirl was widely believed to draw inspiration from their romance, every move surrounding the album's rollout was being dissected under a microscope, especially anything that could be connected to Travis or his exes, and the internet didn't disappoint, because almost instantly, Twitter threads popped up saying things like, "When folks don't like you, they link up," implying that Talia and Teyana might have bonded over their mutual disdain for Kara, even though there was no actual evidence of that. And still, the narrative gained traction, because in pop culture, coincidences rarely stay coincidences for long, and soon there were videos on TikTok explaining timelines, piecing together screenshots and comparing outfits, captions, and emojis, trying to find any hint that could prove or disprove the shade theory, and people on Reddit forums were debating whether Talia had even known about the Tiana-Kara history, or if this was all being blown out of proportion by overzealous fans who live for celebrity drama. But regardless of the truth, the story kept growing, especially since Talia herself hadn't addressed the situation, which only made people talk more. And Teyana, who originally just wanted to say thank you for the gift, suddenly found herself trending alongside both Talia and Kara, something she probably hadn't anticipated. But that's how the internet works. One small gesture can become a cultural moment overnight, and this one certainly did, as entertainment outlets picked it up and ran with headlines asking if Talia Swift had thrown shade at Travis Kelson's ex, Nichols, through a gift to Tiana Taylor, turning what was meant to be a friendly exchange into another pop culture storm. And somewhere in the middle of it all, fans were left wondering whether the connections between these women were intentional or just tangled by coincidence, since they all happen to move within overlapping social circles of music, sports, and celebrity relationships, making it nearly impossible for the internet not to link their stories together. And as the online discussions got louder, people also pointed out that this wasn't the first time Talia's gestures had been interpreted through a lens of symbolism, because in the past, everything from her lyrics to her outfits to the way she thanked people online had been analyzed for hidden messages, and this moment was no different. And as one user commented, "Talia doesn't have to say a word, she just posts something and chaos follows," which felt true considering how fast things escalated this time. And while neither Talia, Teyana, nor Kara made any public statements addressing the speculation, the story had already taken on a life of its own, leaving fans to build their own theories and interpretations based on fragments of information and old screenshots. And that's exactly what kept it going for days, as people dissected every angle of the alleged shade, from the date of the gift to the caption on the story, to the tone of Talia's note, which some fans even tried to decode like a secret message, arguing that the phrase "someone I admire" might have been a deliberate nod to Tiana's artistic confidence and independence, while others countered that Talia probably had no ulterior motive at all, and was just showing genuine appreciation, because she had reportedly sent similar gifts to other artists she respected. But the internet had already made up its mind that this particular gift carried double meaning, and in that sense, the story was bigger than just the gift. It became a reflection of how celebrity culture turns every action into a headline, every friendship into a theory, and every gesture into a clue. And as people continued to share clips, reactions, and opinions, the whole situation transformed into another case study of how quickly pop culture moments evolve online,